Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 2 of Dune Imperium, and we are playing Dune Rise of X expansion. We just wrapped up playing the setup turn, and we're going to jump into turn 1. So we've got our characters set up. We have Imperium row set up, 5 cards here. We've got our reserves set up, and we've also included all the setup components for the Rise of X expansion. Check out the awesome instruction manual here. We've gone ahead and put up the new board for Landsrad and Chom, added our tokens here. We added the Planet X sideboard with the X large tokens, and we will jump into turn 1. Like I mentioned in the setup game, if you didn't watch the setup, you can go back and check that out in the playlist. The video before this. But if you watch the setup, I had mentioned getting the Dune Imperium Deluxe Edition. I will do a follow-up video where I do a paint through of those miniatures, and we'll probably play a Season 3 at some point. So if you like Dune board games, Dune Imperium, if you're interested in Dune Gale Force 9, you can check out our other videos for those. And if you subscribe and ring the bell, we'll notify you when that Season 3 with the not only the painting video, but also the deluxe edition will play. And we'll probably do a multi-character, a big simulation game walkthrough for that one. So we're going to do solo rules today. So we've got the House Hegal cards, and I will walk through the characters that we're going to play, the rivals and my character. Quick shout out to sponsor Pontos Fathom Press's 3-volume set, Artificial Psychology of Desiring Machines. August Moldenhauer, you guys know from the Cthulhu books. These are really thematic because, just like Ix and the Beni Tleilax and the Ixians, with technology, transhumanism, and artificial intelligence, Moldenhauer here tackles the idea of what would artificial psychology look like for desiring machines. Impedance and admittance in desiring machines, psychoanalysis of artificial intelligence. This is coming probably end of the maybe second quarter of this year. It's in proof now. This really is a tour of all of the sci-fi films that explore artificial intelligence and how some of those tropes form our sort of collective unconscious of how we view artificial intelligence. And then computational complexity and psychiatric agency, looking more to the mechanics of AI. Impedance and admittance in desiring machines, fantastic view. We'll do some readings through the book. There actually are some references in here too, to the Tleilaxu and Frank Herbert's Butlerian Jihad. So interesting for Dune fans as well. That's why we're calling these out for the sponsorship. You can check out those links below. And as usual, like and subscribe. Your comments are welcomed. And let's get into turn 1. So first off, we've got our character, Tessia Vernius from House Vernius. She gains a bonus track from this token's influence track. She gains 1 influence on the token's influence track. She gains the bonus from the tokens track and 1 influence on that track. Careful observation. Game start. Put a snooper token at 2 influence on each influence track. Whenever you reach an influence, a snooper token, move it to the topmost uncovered space above and take that reward. Okay, so she gets to place on the influence track a snooper and she can move these. So each of these go here. And once she reaches the snooper, she can basically, it's like she immediately gains access to the higher level. So this is an awesome power for Tessia Vernius. Her rivals are the Viscount Hundro Moritani, whose main power is intelligence. At the start of the game, he can look at the top 2 cards of the intrigue deck, keep 1 and put the other back on top. And finally, the Archduke Armand Ekaz. He can If he has at least 2 agents on the board, he can trash one of his cards in play. So that's helpful. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Set up our components, and we will get into it. So let me just grab the. They've got these new round start, right? So we're going to start out by revealing the conflict card. And we've got the conflict card 1. It's a skirmish. The winners, second, third, the winners get Solari, or they get to put a highliner and also grab spice. So we're going to take an agent turn. We get to play a card. So first off, we have to build our deck. So we can go ahead and build our deck. So we have our 10 card deck. So we can shuffle these up from our card deck. Just shuffle these up. And then we can take 5 of these to be our playing deck. Go to our turn. So first off, we revealed the top card from the conflict deck. It's a skirmish. And then we can draw 5 cards from the deck to make our hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Put the rest here, and now we've got our 5 cards. Okay. And so obviously we'll play first. We've got the player token. And so let's go ahead and set up our reserves as well. We're going to place these here. Put our highliner in our reserves as well. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and play. I'm going to go ahead and put my agent, put one of my agents on. Let's see. Put my agent on the Great Flat. Actually, I'll put it on the Haga Basin. And to do that, we have to cost of the water. Okay, so now we're going to play our so we can earn the rewards for the space. And we can play our haggle cards as well. So first up is we play the so we did our agent turn. Now we'll play our reveal turn. So we're going to reveal a card. We have no intrigue cards. I'm going to play the Seek Allies here. Okay. And that will, now we can go ahead with our House Haggle cards. And we'll go to Viscount Hundred Mortani. It's a spice harvester, so we'll also put in our agents in here as well. He's going to have a spice harvest, and we'll also play. So this will be his card. He's going to put. He can't afford this one with the 2 water, so he will put his agent on the Imperial Basin. And then Archduke Armand Ikaz. So reveal another card for this one. And so we get for Ikaz, he can either go to fold space or international shipping. So he will go to fold space, place his agent on fold space, and he gets to get gets to reveal a card there. So okay, so we can discard that, and you'll also put in his components here. So now we can go to our combat turn, play combat intrigue cards. So for my combat intrigue card, he gets +2, so let's give him 1 + 2 is 3. I've got 3 + 1 for my Truthsayer, and I can play that as a 4. And then also he's got +2, that makes a 3 as well for him. So it's 3 and 3. And I also am able to play the Seek Allies, so I can advance up to, I will advance up 1 here. And they are also able to advance, no advance, and no advance. Okay, so, oh yeah, so that's going to wrap it up for the troop turn. And they can move these back to the reserves. And we turn troops to the player supply. We empty the combat. The reward here goes to, first is going to go to me. So I'm going to place this highlighter on the level 1 for smuggling. And then I will, or actually I place it here for level 1 for smuggling, I believe, for there. And, or do I guess I place this on smuggling, and then I can raise this to 1 and move this up 1. Okay, and then next, they get Solari each. So they just get 2 Solari each. And I can get my 2 spice from my victory. And that is going to wrap it up for turn 1. We will come back to turn 2. I will discard these in the House Hagal discard. Okay, so great. We've got our first victory in the game. We can discard these and pick a new card. Shuffle these back in, and we'll see you on the next turn. Thank you guys for watching. Links ahead. We'll see you in turn number 2. Take care. Bye-bye.